Hey, it's Lee, and I'm here with another pickups video. This is not from an auction. I cannot attend auctions anymore. Unfortunately, I play D&D on the same night. So one nerd thing got in the way of another nerd thing. The good news is D&D doesn't really cost me anything, whereas video games do cost me money. Uh, Problem with that, though, is it builds a little bit of longing in me for collecting. And I went on Kijiji, which is the Canadian Craigslist. Uh, Granted, there was a Canadian Craigslist, whatever, you get the point. I haven't been going on there very often because I find that prices are kind of stupid. Oftentimes it's charging more than eBay, and I'm like, I'm not paying for the pleasure of meeting you. I'm not going to do that. I'd rather just get it on eBay at that price. But I did find someone who was selling games at a little bit below eBay rates. None of them were steals, but they were clearly priced to sell, which is kind of what I want. I couldn't remember what was in my collection. I was kind of in a rush. I was heading to work when I saw this ad just before, and I was like, you know what? I'll just make an offer right now, and I'll go to work. And if it works out, I'll pick it up after work. And that's just what happened. And so I got a couple doubles out of it. I am planning on starting on selling. I know I've mentioned it 3 times and I haven't started yet, but I swear to God, someday I will sell some video games. I'm looking into the shipping options right now, and it's feeling like it's a little bit more possible for me. I also work out of a place that actually has a shipping center, which could be really helpful. So yeah, let's just go ahead and show the games. The It's mostly NES stuff, but at the last minute, I kind of made I got to the guy's place and I had seen that he had another ad, and I went, you know what, just throw that in there if you want, and we'll sell it right now. You can get rid of it. So these are the games. I guess I'll start with these. So this is Ninja Gaiden, the first. I don't believe I already have a copy of this. I thought I did. I didn't see it on my list, but I'm pretty sure I have a copy of this. So this may be a double. So it could be sold, or it could go into the collection. Most likely, it's going to be sold. It's got a perfect label though, so it may be a label upgrade for me. This is Ninja Gaiden 2, which I did absolutely already have a copy, and this one has a pretty rough label. But this was me basically not wanting to pick out games and just say, like, give them all to me. Yeah, this will definitely be sold. This label is not as good as mine, so it's not terrible though. It's just a little rough on the top, a little rough on the front. I'd probably give it like a 5 or 6 out of 10. Like it's still there. Then I have Double Dragon, which I don't think I have. I think I'm pretty sure I only have Double Dragon 3, which is a game I owned as a kid. I'll have to double check, but this might be my first copy on the NES. I do have it on another system, on the Sega Master System. But anyways, again, all these games ended up being, if I had to average it out, I basically paid $120 total, $120 Canadian. And I think I got enough value out of it. I can sell some of these. I'm probably going to make $40 on the sales. The rest goes into the collection. It's fine. And then there's Double Dragon 2, which again, I might have a copy of this. I really don't know. I need to go through my collection again. But this will make fine trade fodder or fine selling material. It's a popular series. It should be fine. Not super rich. The next 2 things are things I don't really like. But again, his pricing was reasonable. He was basically asking $15 a game. For some of these games, which are like minimum $15, but in some cases like 20, 25. So that's fine. So got this Bionic Commando in a really nice collector case. My issue with this is that I don't really like collector cases, mostly because I feel I like my collection to be uniform. And if I have a collector case for this game, I should have a collector case for all 110 games in my collection or whatever it is. And so it kind of drives me nuts to have this. But again, this is a double for me. I forgot that I bought this very recently, actually, the cart. Though this cart is really, really nice, so I will look at label upgrades. I'm not normally a label upgrade kind of person, but if you have the option, why not? And finally, another one in the collector case, and this is Ghosts and Goblins, a good game, a popular game, and again, the price was completely reasonable. And yeah, these collector cases are really, really nice quality. I'm kind of like, there's a little bit of temptation to just buy them for every single game I own. I don't know if they're available for every game I own, and I don't know if there's like a specific brand I need to go for, and apparently I don't know how to close them either, but there we go. Cool. And yeah, the last game was just kind of on a whim. I checked what his other sales were, and he was very honest about it. He gave it a pretty low condition rating, but it's just the Spider-Man game on Genesis. Now, I believe I might have this loose, but I know I don't have the case. And for the price, it was really reasonably priced. I just figured, add a 20 to my total and call it a day. He rated this a 6 out of 10 on condition. There's no manual. I would give this higher than 6 out of 10. Like the case is actually in perfect shape almost. The cart is a little darkened, so maybe that's what he was talking about. And yeah, there's a little dent in the label, but way better than he rated it, I would say. And maybe I'm just less picky. Whoop, pissy? Weird. But yeah, anyway, that's a nice haul of games. It's so rare that you find anything on Kijiji worth buying. And yeah, I didn't get a steal or anything like that, but I've got big hands. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'6", and this is hard to hold. So that's a lot of material. So yeah, thanks for watching. I guess I hope I'll have more videos coming up. I did book a day off to just do shopping. I just want to go to stores. I'm expecting to get my tax rebate back, my tax refund, excuse me, and also a paycheck next week. So I said, you know what, I'm booking a day off. I'm going to go to the stores when they're not that busy. COVID is still a thing, even though people are pretending it's not here. So I'm just kind of going, if I can get there when there's less people in store, that's better. All right, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching.